I started getting tattooed at a young age, and I was always like kind of drawn to it. I was always drawing on myself. I think when I was a little kid, my first Halloween costume that I remember, I was Popeye, and I had nylon tights with stuffing on my forearms and big anchors drawn on them, and I just remember that was like the coolest thing in the world. But as I got older, I always loved tattoos, and I started getting tattooed a lot, and that kind of led to a lot of hanging out in tattoo shops. And then tattooing on the West Coast is a lot different than back east, where it was really hush-hush, nobody talked about it, and out west it was a lot more progressive. There was a lot more younger people getting into the industry and doing some really cool artwork, and so that's kind of what drew me to tattooing. It was like, these people are making a good living, they're professional, and they love what they do, and they have a good time every day. I mean, I think there's still a little bit taboo for some people. You know, some people come in and get tattoos and they want to get it somewhere where they can hide it because they're professionals, whereas other people, it's no big deal. But you know, it used to be convicts and sailors and carnies got tattooed, and now it's, you know, people coming in getting tattoos for their 18th birthday. Their parents are buying them for them, or some soccer mom getting a tattoo. So it's changed a bunch, but I still think wherever you go, there's always going to be close-minded people that don't like them. Well, Classic Tattoo, we're a full custom shop, so we draw everything that we tattoo. We have no flash to pick from. You don't point at the wall and get something. You come in and give us an idea. So that's exactly how we get all of our own artwork and everything put into each tattoo. So that way you're able to put your own style into things, and you're able to just draw something for somebody that fits that part of the body, because for us that's really important. Make sure that the design and the whole feel of the tattoo fits the person's personality, so you wouldn't do like a huge thick outline with lots of dark shading on a young pretty girl. You want to make it, you know, a little more delicate with bright colors, and so you want to get it to fit each person's personality. So that's how we kind of push that with our artwork these days. I would say I really lean a lot towards the Japanese art, just because it's so flowing and there's lots of movement to it, and it's usually done, the Japanese work is usually done on a larger scale, and it's meant to fit the body and look very impressive from you know, standing far away from somebody. You can tell exactly what it is, and you know, it's like readable. You can see it from far away. It's always about trying to stick to traditional values, but push the artwork, take it further, make it, you know, render it more, make it more realistic, or just figure out cool ways to make it look different. Because there's so many tattoo shops nowadays, and if they're all doing the same work, like, how are you going to set yourself apart from other people? And it's by doing the homework, drawing, doing a lot of work outside of work to make sure that your tattoos are just going to look a lot more impressive. So that's important to everybody. Painting and drawing, and we do lots of drawing outside of work. So it's just, you gotta try to balance it, but it's more or less like, tattooing has basically consumed me the way skateboarding did when I was 15 or 16 years old. It's like all I think about, it's all I do, and that's how you really know that you love something. You have to really love tattooing to death, and that's usually how it ends up too.